Welcome to today's Living Word with Pastor Arlene.
Today, let's look at 1 Corinthians chapter 12, starting in verse 7. But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to every man to profit. For to one is given the Spirit the word of wisdom. You need wisdom? Holy Spirit's there to give it to you. Another, the word of knowledge. You need knowledge about something? And this is what, in your private life for knowledge, but also helping somebody else, Holy Spirit might give you a word of knowledge. By the same Spirit. It's all by the same Spirit, not another spirit. And we found out that it always lines up in line with the word. To another, faith by the same Spirit. To another, the gifts of healing by the same Spirit. To another, the working of miracles. To another, prophecy. To another, discerning of spirits. To another, divers kinds of tongues. To another, interpretation of tongues. But all of these, all the ones I listed, works that one and the self-same Spirit, God dividing to every man severally as he will. It's the same Spirit who has all these gifts. And all these gifts will always set people free, will always point to Jesus. So those are the gifts in the Spirit. So how do we get them out? This is another thing why Holy Spirit's so important. When you get baptized in the Holy Spirit, you are given the prayer language of tongues. That's not the tongues of the gift that is talking about here where you might need an interpretation. You only need an interpretation of tongues when you're in a public assembly giving a word in tongues. But you draw them out of your spirit. They're in your spirit. Every gift of the Spirit's in your spirit because as we saw last week, Holy Spirit is in us. And if these are gifts of the Spirit, they are in us. Where are they in us? In our spirit. We can't make them up. It's not natural. It's spiritual. How do we get these gifts of the Spirit out? Wisdom, knowledge. You need wisdom? How do you get it out? Praying in other tongues. That helps and gives place to Holy Spirit. So we draw them out speaking in other tongues. That shows us things to come. We have unlimited knowledge, but we draw it out. We have a choice. Are we going to draw it out, speaking in other tongues, acknowledging Holy Spirit's help? That's your decision to make. Thank you for joining us today.